In less than 2 hours, the second man arrested for the killing of a jewelry shop owner is set to be sentenced. Peter Arguello was killed during a robbery last November at a jewelry store off of 38th and Teller in Wheat Ridge. Police tracked McCormick down to Blackhawk, where they arrested him on Wednesday. He is facing charges for second-degree murder, kidnapping, aggravated robbery, and car theft. Charles Shea, the other man involved, was found guilty on 11 counts, including first-degree murder. McCormick's sentencing starts at 8 o'clock this morning in Jefferson County.
Immigrant rights groups gathered outside the Hudson Correctional Facility in Weld County this weekend to protest a proposed ICE detention center that could be built there. Sky 9 flew over the protest Saturday morning, which was organized by the No Concentration Camps in Colorado group. It's part of a larger ongoing series of demonstrations, all centered around working to stop the expansion of ICE detention centers in the state. This site is one of 4 proposed facilities in Colorado. According to documents obtained by the ACLU, ICE has inquired about opening centers in Colorado Springs, La Junta, and Walsenburg. The site in Walsenburg is a closed private prison. The mayor there has said that he welcomes the site because he believes it would bring money and jobs to the region.
As the Supreme Court weighs a challenge to Colorado's ban on conversion therapy, a former state senator is speaking out. Now, news reporter Courtney Yoon joins us live now from the state capitol. And Courtney, Colorado lawmakers passed a law prohibiting the practice back in 2019.
Yes, that's right, Corey. And only a handful of Republican lawmakers voted for the measure. The law was primarily passed with Democratic support. Former state senator Don Coram was one of only 5 Republican lawmakers who voted in favor of the bill. It prohibits licensed mental health professionals from practicing conversion therapy on minors. This week, the Supreme Court heard arguments from a Colorado Springs therapist who claims the ban is unlawful. Coram says he voted for the bill because teen suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. He says he believed the law would also remove roadblocks to saving lives. He also questions why conversion therapy has become a partisan issue at all.
I think we as adults tend to put pressure on young people to think like we do. And, you know, we're not all the same mold. I think that's the difference. Let them decide for themselves. I don't like bullies. And this is an issue where I think a lot of young people have been bullied.
Coram says that he never experienced significant backlash from the Republican Party itself for his vote 6 years ago, but individuals did criticize him. The Supreme Court is expected to make a decision on this case sometime before June or before that time. If the court overturns the ban, more than a dozen other states could also have their regulations challenged. Live in Denver, Courtney Yoon, 9 News.
All right, Courtney, thank you. While you were sleeping, Hamas has released all 20 remaining living hostages held in Gaza, part of a ceasefire ending 2 years of brutal fighting. Many of the hostages' loved ones burst into tears seeing them walking free. Hundreds of Palestinian prisoners are also being released, with buses carrying them to waiting families in the West Bank. President Trump spoke earlier this morning and called this a day of profound joy.
After 2 harrowing years in darkness and captivity, 20 courageous hostages are returning to the glorious embrace of their families, and it is glorious. 28 more precious loved ones are coming home at last to rest in this sacred soil for all of time. And after so many years of unceasing war and endless danger, today the skies are calm, the guns are silent, the sirens are still, and the sun rises on a holy land that is finally at peace, a land and a region that will live, God willing, in peace for all eternity.
Back here at home, Governor Jared Polis already released a statement this morning saying the return of the hostages and the end of fighting in Gaza are the first step towards building a lasting peace for the region. He also thanked President Trump, Qatar, Egypt, and the Israeli and Palestinian negotiators on making the ceasefire and the safe return of the hostages a reality.
Two people are dead after a small plane crashed in North Texas. We want to warn you, we're about to show you security footage capturing the crash. Some may find it hard to watch. The crash happened Sunday morning near Fort Worth, Texas, not far from Hicks Airfield. Surveillance video from a nearby business captured what happened. The plane's wing touches the pavement before it crashes into a parking lot where trucks and campers were parked. It is unclear where the flight originated from or where the small plane was going. The FAA and NTSB are investigating the crash.
Meanwhile, another scary incident of a helicopter crashing in California. This video is very scary. This happened at Huntington Beach. 5 people were injured. Video showed the moment that the helicopter crashed into the ground. Firefighters say that they rescued 2 people from this helicopter and 3 people on the ground also suffered injuries. It's not clear how they are doing as of this morning. The cause of the crash is currently under investigation.
Terrifying video. Tesla's full self-driving feature is now under federal investigation. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is looking into nearly 2.9 million Tesla vehicles equipped with the technology. This comes after reports that some vehicles may have run red lights or drifted into oncoming lanes. Officials are working to determine whether the software poses a safety risk and what changes may need to be made.
Well, your time now is 6:08, and of course this morning we got a weather question. We haven't had one of these in a while. When this cloud develops near the ground, it's called fog. Which cloud is it? Is it stratus cloud, cumulus, or is it cirrus? Of course, there's the email address. We're going to be answering that question at the end of our show, so hopefully everyone gets this answer correct, and I have a lot of faith in Erica.
Jade, I got the question wrong yesterday, right Saturday, so hopefully I get it right today. We'll see what happens. This morning it is 6:08, and as far as your drive goes on your Monday, really no rush out the door overall. We're seeing lots and lots of green out here. There is one spot I want to give you a heads up on. We have reports of a crash on Vasquez this morning and 60th Avenue, so if you're going to be traveling through Commerce City, something to watch out for, but really 270 and 76 through Commerce City, not slowing yet. So again, overall, a pretty quiet start to the Monday morning drive.